there's three main tenets that I want to talk about today around blockchain. First of all, I just want to point out that we're not talking about cryptocurrencies. We're not talking about Bitcoin. We're not talking about any of those. We're talking about the underlying technology, which is what enables those cryptocurrencies and ultimately can enable other use cases. So the first attribute of blockchains, which I want to point out, is that they have this jointly incentivized ecosystem. They create a jointly incentivized ecosystem. They enable the actors in that ecosystem to come to consensus, to come to agreement about how to act and how to behave with each other. Particularly, that this is in cryptocurrencies, called a crypto economic structure. That's something that is critical when you're designing the ecosystem. And they're particularly important, which I believe it's very important to understand that the capital is still an important part of that, right? Cryptocurrencies, obviously, it's about capital, it's about money, but capital is a very important part of that structure. So that's the change that we're seeing. It's no longer information; it's now value. Second, I would like to point out that the core and the description of essentially the underlying technology is typically referenced as a distributed ledger technology. And it's actually a kind of catch-all for a number of different things, right? So parts of it are public and private keys and encryption. Part of it is the fact that the ledger is distributed, and there are some other facets in different implementations which are also important, but those are the two key things. And particularly with the distributed ledger technology, it's important to understand that we have this need to create a consensus mechanism, which I mentioned a minute ago, and that's done in part by miners, in particular in cryptocurrency, who are running a proof of work or a proof of stake, some kind of proof that that particular consensus has been met. And across that distributed ledger, you should also understand that you need a certain portion of that ecosystem to come to the consensus together. In cryptocurrencies, it's kind of called 51%. The majority is in agreement, but that may have to change inside our industry for various reasons, which I can touch on a little bit later.